In the silent void, orbiting a forgotten star, we found Tem. Buried beneath the dust of a dead moon, these artifacts were older than recorded history itself. No markings identified their makers. No energy signatures betrayed their purpose. They were just there. When we activated them, they whispered. At first, it was just noise, dismissed as static and signal interference. But as our researchers refined the filters and tweaked the translators, the noise resolved into distinct patterns. They weren't just patterns. They were voices. And chillingly, they were human voices. A profound silence fell over the research station. How was this possible? Humans had never set foot in this region of space. Our records showed no expansion this far out. These artifacts, we realized, predated known human spaceflight by thousands upon thousands of years. The whispers continued, painting pictures in our minds. The sound of rain on a metal roof, the feeling of hands warming by a fire, the echo of laughter in a small room, the raw fear before a battle, the bittersweet love before a final departure. The scientists were frozen in place. These weren't technical logs or distress signals. They were memories. Each artifact held thousands of these fragments, these moments of pure human experience. The mystery deepened when we discovered that only humans could hear them. When touched, the artifacts responded to our neural presence. Other species heard nothing but silence. Humans heard everything. A linguist on our team collapsed, weeping, after one artifact activated fully in his hands. Medical scans showed no physical harm, only a profound emotional overload. The Galactic Council demanded answers. Historians were summoned, Taylor Sined, and with dawning recognition, they identified the themes. These were childhood stories, letters from soldiers, final messages recorded before death. They were the ordinary, intimate moments of life, preserved without any apparent intention. The artifacts weren't archives. They were witnesses. Slowly, painstakingly, the truth began to emerge. The artifacts were designed to record emotional resonance. They absorbed strong experiences, storing them as imprints, never judging, never selecting. They simply listened. But that only led to the biggest question of all. Why were they filled exclusively with human stories? Our exploration teams returned to the moon's surface. This time, they dug deeper. Beneath where the artifacts were found, they uncovered ruins. Primitive shelters built from scavenged metal, evidence of a long-term habitation. Humans had been here, long, long ago. Not as explorers, but as refugees. Fragmented signals and damaged data logs pieced together a forgotten tragedy. A human colony ship, launched before our modern era of space travel, had been lost, fleeing a catastrophe back home. It had fallen through uncharted space and crash-landed on this desolate moon. No rescue ever came, but they survived. They built a settlement and lived their short, difficult lives under a dying sky. They left no official records, no monuments to their existence. They just lived. They talked, they sang, they loved, they feared, and they remembered an Earth they would never see again. And all that time, the alien machines had listened. They did what they were built to do: observe and record life. Acrusians. When the last of the colonists finally faded away, the machines remained, carrying the echoes of their lives forward through time. The news sent ripples of discomfort through the Galactic Council. Humans were seen as a recent, volatile species. This discovery shattered that narrative. It proved that humanity had always been resilient, long before the rest of the galaxy even knew we existed. The artifacts were brought back to controlled space, and humans were given unrestricted access. We sat in quiet rooms and listened to the voices of our ancestors, people who had never officially known the stars, yet lived and died among them. People who survived without hope, but still found reasons to laugh and love. The rest of the galaxy listened to, not to the words, but to what they represented.